Felicitations, my family of fledglings. And ghosts, it's so good to unsee you. Hi, and welcome to another time zone with Damien Halme, disruptor of the status quo, reprogrammer of the you mind brain you thing. Hi. Yeah, my brain is already streamer brained. We haven't even started yet. That is why I got comfy and decided to do robe stream, because it is robe time. It's been robe time all day, and I just now got to that phase of my night. A lot of things have happened in the last couple days. I did even more QA and programming of the audio experience. There's going to be some hitches. You're all part of the beta, so congratulations. You've been accepted. Those of you who are waiting for beta requests, boy, I sure would love to watch a live streamer have audio issues and correct him on it so that we can all pool together our brain cells and make one full brain. Tonight's a continuation of that. No, I think we've solved a lot of it. In fact, Nico solved most of it. So without him, we wouldn't be putting on a stream at all, hardly. But here we are. There's still a lot of problems. You might hear some doubling of audio. I might be reacting to audio you don't hear, and I might be not hearing audio you guys all hear, which is crazy and sucks. Also, something happened with the everything in this house. Actually, everything that runs off of passive power to remember where it last left off has broken since the storm. Those of you that don't know or who are watching this on VOD at some other time zone, we had a big storm run past us, and it sidled well past us. No big damages, but something did happen with the power at some point, and anything that has some sort of a passive memory of where it was last left off forgot that. I had to restart the server machine, and the light behind me, which is usually better hidden than I hid it, is in like a weird different mode, and I can't figure out where it needs to be. Yeah, but we're here. We're finally here, and we're going to be playing more Layers of Fear. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did this time. You see what I did? Now I meant for that one. So you can blame me there. Yeah. I can't dispute that entire statement. That sounds good. Oh, Shadow Robe? Oh, that needs to happen. Robes are such an easy self-care device once you have a good one. My best advice, though, if you get something fuzzy and heavy like this one, this is like a smoking jacket level of, but like full robe. This one's no like mere bathrobe. If you get like a good heavy robe, never dryer it. Always hang dry, always get some sunshine, or put it in a warmest part of the house. Do something so that it will never enter a dryer, and it will still feel, this one still feels amazing. This one has not been licked by the harsh tongue of the mistress of the dryer. That analogy went weird. Yeah, my dad's from Texas, something like that. I can't remember. Wait, you don't remember where he's from? So inspiring. Wait, what's so inspiring? Oh, Weezer is inspiring. Boy, do I love being in beta. Yeah, me too. That beta life. We'll be here to help with your computer problems. I appreciate it. I do. All the advice and support that you all have helped out with in the past has been huge. From the sound quality of the microphone and what things I need to do to sort of add that, I don't know, that depth, the sparkle to my voice, that polish, I suppose you could say, to the yeah, the different audio and video setups. There's like a couple games, like one missed game that wouldn't even run on stream, and we got it to run on stream. And if not for you all helping along the way, I don't know what I would have done. Just sat here and cried in the camera, probably. Just stared at you and cried instead of playing a game. I try not to carry that from work too much. I appreciate those of you that work in IT. Don't get too sucked into helping me out on your time off. Guess you had a brownout or something? Yeah, I'm not sure. We slept through the majority of it. I thought it was going to keep us awake. I thought high winds were going to be really noisy in our area, but we live in woods. So I think that cut some of the wind speeds down, and it wasn't terrible. We just got really drenched, but that's about it for this part of the world. Ideally, I'd say I'll hang it by the wood stove. Yeah, give it a little extra scent too. You know, if you're burning a certain type of wood, or you've got some aromatic oil you can set on the wood stove that then heats up and sort of apparates, and then you can add that scent into the drying robe. That's like a robe with just a good after scent of something. Oh man, then you put it on while it's still warm. Yeah, it's better than an MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato. The tomato is so perky. I love that. I remember that advice for when I also have room for more clothes. Yeah, robe is helpful. Robe is like 1/5 of my total wardrobe most days, especially as it gets to be fall season. I don't usually put on clothes around the house, and I work from home. Like, it's one, I have kids that like to cuddle, and this is instant cuddly person stuff. You know, I could wear button-up shirts, I could wear cotton t-shirts, I could do all sorts of things as a person wearing clothes, and they wouldn't nearly be anywhere as comfortable to cuddle than being in this fuzzy robe. So win right there. And then I also don't have to choose what I have to wear. I grab this thing, I tie the belt on, and I'm modest enough to be anywhere in the house without anybody raising an eyebrow. Yeah. Add some incense to it. Oh yeah. I burn incense in our closet. I hope Oz doesn't mind when I do that. I try to put it underneath just my side, but I love the smell of incense on all my clothes. I learned that from the first goth chick I ever dated. I can make my own incense thinking of it. We need to talk. Yeah. I hate when people say that being a minor is easy. Is that a line? Or you mean that for real? What adults do you know that think being young is easy? There's no easy about it. Being like a child, maybe. But as soon as you hit teen life, things get probably harder than they will ever get for the rest of your life. As an adult, you have to like work hard, and it's grueling sometimes and trying, and it's tedious, very tedious. But having like the height of your hormones, the height of the rules all around you, while your body and brain are telling you to dash out and be independent, the height of bad interactions with other people, and where before people with bad interactions as a teenager could skirt by having those be forgotten, now they can be recorded and put online forever, so you can't outlive your past. And then you're expected to exhibit academic prowess. You have to be great at school in that time where all that shit's popping off. That sucks. Whoever says being a minor is the easiest thing, you send them my way. I'll set them straight. You don't worry about taxes and money. Most people don't worry about taxes. That's kind of like an old person thing. Most people don't sit here and think about their own taxes. You do your taxes once a year. You do it through software, or you can even do it for free through government websites, and it's not a thing to worry about. And most people end up their company just takes taxes out throughout the year, so they're not worried about how much tax they have to pay at the end of the year. They just get paid back over the overage amount. Like, oh, my company took out X percentage all year long, and it was too much. Now the government owes me some of that money back. So you get like a tiny little paycheck back at the end. Taxes are not a thing to worry about. But we do worry about school, homework, depression, stress, anxiety, embarrassment, judgment. 100%. 100%. All my teachers and relatives say, oh, it's so easy, bro. You don't even know what 2 + 1 is because you're a dumb child. What? Is that a quote? Because what? Who are your relatives? Why do you have such bad adults in your life? Kiwa dekinaiko moment. Yeah, well, I dekinite a lot back then. I'm watching Pirates of the Caribbean. All right. Nice. Welcome, Miles. We're going to be playing Layers of Fear tonight. I hope that the pirate themes in your movie and the pirate themes in this game are a fun pirate adventure for you this evening, because that's happening. You're just summing everything up? Gotcha. It's generally just wood shavings on a low flame. Add some scented oil. That sounds good. If you want it on a stick, just have enough water or oil so it sticks together, form the shape, then let it dry out before firing. Interesting. I mean, I don't need things on a stick. We have different types of burners around the house for whatever we happen to get. But it sounds good. I also have my work take out a little extra bit per paycheck to guarantee that I get a decent return at the end of the fiscal year. I do not do that. I do the opposite of that. And I'll tell you why. We have two different theories on this. For some people, having a nice tax return at the end of the year feels like a gift to yourself. I tell my company to take the least amount of taxes possible out of my paycheck so that I have more on a month by month basis. One, so that I have it in case of an emergency. You can't tap your money that's been taxed away. You just can't take it out. If it's taxed, it's taxed. So you don't have it to use in an emergency. Two, if I don't need it in an emergency, then I have that money to put into savings or investments. And instead of letting the government earn money off my money, I earn money off my money. And I have less of a tax return at the end of the year. So sure, that money that feels like it's free money is less, but I had more of it throughout the year to play around with or to dedicate to savings. Even just $20 a check tends to work out well if you're making below 70K. Yeah, different strategies. I think it's good if it's hard to save. Like if you see money in your account and it burns a hole in your pocket and you're like, oh, I have money. I'm going to go on Amazon because I have money. I have things that I could buy right now because I'm sitting on money. I need to spend that money. Then yeah, it might be good to put it away somewhere where you can't touch it. Literally can't touch it. Pirates, is this a video? Are you recording? Are you filming? God, if I was worried about having my life filmed, do you think I would stream? I'm permanently quotable. You can go back through the last 10 years of my life and see components of who I am. I do that because I like having the knowledge that I won't have to worry about G-Man saying I owe him anything. Maybe from employer to employer, I could understand that being the case. I've never worked for an employer that, even if I ask them for the absolute bare minimum, right now I'm asking my employer, take out the absolute bare minimum your finance team lets you do, they still overpay. I've never owed taxes at the end of the year, unless it was like I owe on state, but I still get federal back and it ends up being a net positive. It's always been a positive at the end of the year. Every single year for every company I've ever worked for. I've never worked for a company where the withholding is so low that I owe. I don't know why that is either. Like, what is it about companies? I don't run a company's taxes, so I don't know. Well, that's not true. I do, but I don't run a big company's taxes with many employees to understand why they all seem to overtax and why I've never owed a net negative at the end of the year. Yeah. Okay. Layers of Fear. I have other things to catch you up on. Let's pop in. I have something stuck between like two of my teeth from what I last ate. That's really annoying. Let me fix that. Give me a sec. I'll still be here. I just don't want to have to feel like I'm picking my teeth on camera. So we'll kill the camera for a second. Sweet, sweet relief. I had the whole produce section in my teeth. Thanks for your patience while I dig in my mouth like a dentist. I do feel like whatever thing I'm allergic to in this room, it's getting worse. Who's Joe Holly? Is that a Tally Hall person? I do feel like it's harder for me to breathe in here than it's been in the past. I don't know. The first thing I need to do is I need to find a filter for the HVAC and replace the old one and see if that mitigates or fixes some of the issue. Old filters, change to new, can resolve so many things, and I'm slacking on that. The red tie in Tally Hall. Gotcha. Today is particularly exhausting. I was going to say this before we got started because Oz was having a really, really rough day. In the beginning, she was in some pretty bad pain. It seemed like she was having energy issues and a really nasty headache, like ice pick right to the middle of the head sort of headache. And that was at the beginning of the day. Like we had gotten dressed, gotten out of the house, and we're running around. And I'm like, oh no, there's many, many hours of day after this. So we nabbed her some painkillers and just had her relax and rest up and just sort of like sit and not do as much running around or minding the kids. And it just declined from that point on until the end of the day. Like she couldn't even finish dinner. She just went and laid down without eating hardly anything, actually. And it was almost completely out of commission. This is hard because we started down a wellness path for her this summer. We didn't really embark on medical care for either of us for a little while. We just sort of tried to hunker down. I mean, I think this is a lot of us, right? If you're worried about what the medical bills are going to look like, even if you have insurance, you just sort of, you shoulder up a little bit of pain and that's fine. And a medium amount of pain is still okay if it feels like you're going to save a lot of money by not seeing a doctor. And we both did that for a long time. Actually, most of our relationship, we're just those types. So this summer, it finally got to be too unbearable for her, and she started to tell me what she had been going through for months without really sharing a lot before. And we kind of agreed, yeah, hey, it's time. We got to get this taken care of. And it turned out she was suffering from really chronic anemia. And so we've been trying to fix some of that. And she was having some really bad monthly issues. So we also went to a specialist to talk about trying to fix that. I can hear things now. I hear the alerts go off. It's so exciting. Hello, Uncle Nico. What's good? Chat, though I'm bored. Give me ideas on what to do. What's up, Devil? I would say, hey, Toady, the game is saved. I promise. I promise it is. And thank you for your YouTube support. Huge. Your YouTube support this last week has been very nice. That little orange gap in the stream goal up there in the corner, those YouTube watch hours, that keeps getting it's shrinking really nicely. I super appreciate all of y'all watching the VODs and keeping that going. I would say, just because we're doing sort of like a self-care night tonight, put on one of your favorite guilty pleasure games, just like something that you already know and you could just chill and keep my stream going, especially if you can do so in YouTube, youtube.com/Damian Halme. Live stream, favorite game, and just go and just like chill and crack open your favorite beverage, whatever that happens to be. That's my suggestion. Also, hello, Weehaw. How we feeling? You're back after like a week of like crushing chronic sick. Now Oz is really, really bad tonight. So I hope she didn't catch what you got. I don't think it's that. She had just really, really bad energy and pain issues today. It's so little. Wait, that little orange gap. I know. We could beat that. We could beat that well before October is done, is my plan. Obviously, we can't beat that before November is done. Or sorry, September. Like, what's time? How does time work? We can't beat it before September. September is basically almost finished. But I'm pretty sure that goal is going to finish out before October. Easy. We feeling a hell of a lot better. Oh, I'm so happy. I finished medicine on Monday. All right. I'm so glad you're back on the mend. Why am I wearing a Hatsune Miku cosplay right now? Because if you're feeling it, you're feeling it. You got to be true to yourself. I wasn't even at a con. I was home alone. You know, cosplay starts in the home. You go out so other people can see it, but I defy anybody who cosplays that they haven't just rocked the look. Just chilling. Just being in your own skin. I'm playing with a friend right now, so I got to go, but I hope you have a great time. You have a great time. You better have a good time, Weehaw. Let's do a shout out for this guy. This guy streams on Twitch. If you don't know, now you know. Weehaw Wang. And show looks kind of like this. Am I going to be able to hear this one too? I hope so. Now it's not even going to come. It's not even good.
Nico86 just subscribed.
I gotta get these things fixed. Lady Nico, hello and welcome. 6 months. That's a half year towards a stream, baby. 3 more months and we gotta walk. That's more than halfway through. We're in our final trimester of stream, baby. Yeah, this is literally not gonna happen. Go check out Weehaw. You don't have to watch my clips, which are all broken for some reason. What just happened?
Toady_Toady just subscribed.
Toady, congratulations. Silvos has gifted you access to ad-free viewership, my bespoke emoji, which we need a few more emoji. So if anybody has any ideas, you look through the emoji and you're like, oh, damn, it's missing like this. I use this kind of emoji in every streamer's repertoire. If they have this, I spam it. You tell me what that is, and I will make it happen. Maybe we'll do it on stream. I'll try to figure out a way. There's a software where I think I can get Procreate, the art app that I use, that I can get that up on stream. Otherwise, it's like I use an old iPad that I got from my mom, and it's a Windows PC, and iPad and Windows PC, they don't really talk to each other. So yeah, that's a thing. I regularly cosplay garbage. I don't cosplay. Cosplay would mean you'd be dressed up as something other than what you are. I'm just garbage. I'm garbage in a hot fuzzy robe though right now. So that's delicious. It's amazing.
I'm right as the mail.
Thank you. Thank you for the triple self-care. I will oblige. Cheers. My big jug. I don't think you're supposed to say cheers with water, but I'm going to do it anyway. So refreshing. Beautiful. I love it. Silvos, how dare. Toady, just receive. Just receive. Don't be like Rushy. I don't know how to explain how I dare. Best answer. That's a good rebuttal. I've been subbed for a couple days. So here's a nomenclature thing, and I hate that companies do this because, like, even in Final Fantasy 14, they do this. Some companies will create a regular, natural way of speaking about their product, and another company will come in and do something similar, and they'll change all of the words around. On YouTube, when you subscribe to somebody, basically every time I go live again or post a video or whatever, those have a higher chance of showing up in your feed. You can also see a list of your subscribers. If you subscribe and have notifications on, you'll also get push notifications when this stuff comes up, when new stuff comes up. That's all subbing, and subbing is 100% free. On Twitch, what would be called subbing in YouTube is called following. So on Twitch, you get followers. On YouTube, you get subscribers. Then if you want to pay for a monthly access that gives you things like emoji and just deeper connection, and on Twitch, you get to skip ads and all this sort of stuff. On Twitch, that's called a subscription. On YouTube, that's called a membership. Why do they have to keep using different words and make it super confusing? I don't know, but they both kind of have similar experiences. They both have some similar stuff there. It happens. It does exist. How about instead of dare, how do? Yeah. But thank you for resubbing if you lost the sub. This is really quiet. I think I turned that down, actually. The sound for, and I turned my music up right now. I can turn that down a little bit. The sound for the ads coming through for Twitch, I turned that down a bit because it was pretty loud. And if I was talking, it was hard for me to talk through it or over it. So I just turned it down. Everybody kind of knows by now what the snake is about. So, yeah. That's an appropriate volume? Okay, great. Cool. I won't mess with it then. Yeah. I think it was a little too loud before. Thank you again, Nico, by the way, for all of your support with the Rodecaster. I've done a lot already. There's still a lot more to do. I still have to go through all of the smart pads and design how I like them, what I want them to do, and where I want them to be. But a lot of it, at least the basic show, is now a show. Yeah. No, you. Wait, no, not me. You. Yeah, you. I have good news. Please tell us your good news. Also, endangerment. Hi. Lovely to see you. I don't believe in ghost stories. I believe in Ghost. Here's the thing about Ghost. I don't know if you're talking about the Swedish like hard rock or like death rock band, but I'm going to talk about them. I'm a huge fan of creepy things. I like dark things. I like dark music. And when I first saw Ghost, their aesthetic, their sort of anti-religion aesthetic, the lead singer basically looking like a spectral skeletal pope, I wanted to like them so much. I was like, look at these guys. You watch them. If you watch Ghost live muted, you'd be like, these guys fuck, or they rock, or whatever. Like, this is going to be a great fucking band. But if you unmute Ghost, their music is so poppy and Swedish and happy. And some of it is like borderline Hoobastank levels of like warm and inviting. They might sing about things that the lyrics talk about, like Lucifer and stuff like that. But the music itself is all too polite. It is all too, it's like you could hear it in an IKEA. It's so Swedish. I wish they were a different sound for how good they look. That's my rant on the band Ghost. Jambo on YouTube is Rico Suave. Yeah. I might go to Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum next weekend again. So soon? How great. Look at that. Your fam is doing something nice. If you like dark music, maybe check out Ghost and Pals. That does not sound like a dark band, but I'd be willing to try it out. This time, try to attempt to steal something from the museum. The songs sound happy out of context. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Oh, hey, free entry. Well, there you go. Powerwolf? Can you DM me that? I'm curious to check them out. I don't know if I'm curious to check out Ghost and Pals. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they take quarters. That's true. All right. We're going to continue the story where we last left off in Layers of Fear. If you haven't watched the previous streams, we're pretty deep in. So I'm just going to say we're not spoiling anything. You're watching far into a game that's got a lot of story in it. The author has moved from the painter's story to the actor's story. The actor is on a cruise ship being tortured by a director to become the painter in a movie about the painter. So the painter is really an iconic person. Obviously, the painter's story was important. It's important enough that the author wrote a book on the painter, and then the director came and with the book in mind is making a movie. I think he's making a movie based on the book, not based on the actual painter's life, as I understand it. So the actor is going to be playing the painter's character in the author's book. Are you keeping up with all this? And so the actor is already has a traumatized and tortured past. Apparently, when the actor was little, the actor and their sibling grew up in a really bad home with a war veteran parent, and their other parent, their mother, died in childbirth. And that war veteran parent was just an awful garbage human being. Garbage. And so they fled and they stowed away on a big cruise ship. And it was scary and they almost starved to death. And a lot of other bad stuff happened. And we're learning about that past through the actor's lens, remembering their history while on this cruise ship trying to prepare for the role of the painter. So they're working a job and also going through crazy trauma and digging up their own, well, the director is digging up their past for them just to make them fucked up enough to be good at playing as the painter. It's awful. And so we're well deep dived into the story. We've just learned something really brutal about Lily and their father, and now we're moving on just past that. Yeah, someone better be dying. Somebody probably dies in Layers of Fear. It's true. Somebody probably does. I need to listen to more bands. I've been consuming near exclusively musicals. There's nothing wrong with that. I love musicals. Yeah. Oh yeah, this high trauma storyline. So is the painter's story, frankly. Yeah. They plan on demolishing Marvin's? Why? Well, get it as long as you can, I guess. That sucks. All right, we continue. Is the game going to load on stream? There we go. Okay, yeah. For those of you that remember, we had just finished the red and white chapter. If you know Layers of Fear 2, you know what this chapter is about. I'm not going to expand on it. It's something I don't want to talk about on stream. I hate that it's in this, but I also appreciate that they went to this level of depth. And we leave. I think at the end of the last stream, we walked the same hallway, and I was like, "Oh, we're going to be starting like a whole new chapter or act in the story at this point, and so let's just go." But this particular act, I hate. Schizo, we're taking you. Are you hearing the sound from the game? Because it looks like it's not coming through. Damn it. I hope it is. Give me one sec. I can actually check. I think I know where to check on this stuff so fast now. It would be, you're hearing this. It looks like the game is going through. Looks like it should be. If it's this, oh, maybe it's not. Now it looks like it's coming through. I have some things to rethink. But I think I know what we're doing.
You are mine. They were mine.
Oh, that was right here. Yeah, that was the Rat Queen talking to us. I forgot to sum up the Rat Queen part. The Rat Queen seems like a supernatural entity who was involved in the mental illness and downfall of the painter, also the actor, and also the author who's writing both of their stories. And the reason why we're in the actor's head right now is because the author is writing a story about the actor now. Move. Well, thank you. I would gladly pick this up. Mrs.'s body was found by the quartermaster. It was discreetly thrown overboard. Monsters. If the captain wants to find him, he can look himself. So it seems like the theory is this old lady they claimed was that she fell off the top deck, but the crew actually doesn't believe that. The crew says that, but they think that the kids, James and Lily, the stowaways, found her and she found them and was going to report them, and that they threw her overboard to save themselves. Like a little seam here. This wall doesn't completely connect up. That's awkward. That's awkward. Sorry, I just like looking at things like that. Red room, close to red room, but instead we get Mordor. What are you on about? Mordor? Do you see any cows in here? Hi. Thanks for hanging out. Also, if you don't like mannequins, if mannequins freak you out, this is a game very much about mannequins. So, hey, that's good luck with that. Hi. Whoa. I think we need it on the lighthouse. Wow, it's bright. Oh. And now we are at the actual lighthouse. This is where we actually ended stream last time. If you're talking about movie references, by the way, this part of the game, the actor's story, is full of them. The painter's story was full of fine art. The actor's story is full of movie references. So if you find them, shout them out. See what you can recognize. I recognized some we called out. Others I don't. Like, some folks called out a Batman reference that I had no idea was a Batman reference. But there were also tributes to, what else did we have? I'm not sure I can remember off the top of my head right now, but I think there'll probably be more. Okay. We are going out into that. My flashlight really doesn't work in this area. I think there's some faces on the wall here. We're moving towards these faces. No.
That's another thing.
More self-care? I suppose I will.
Right,
Thank you.
Mail.
Thank you. As I mentioned earlier, this room is kicking my ass more than it usually does. It's really got my nose like all sorts of verklempt. There's something going on. So I don't know why. I really need to get a new filter, test that, and then shy of that, do something to stop being so congested and dying just in this room. I'm not sick. I haven't streamed sick, I think, in forever. I usually don't catch the things that the kids have and have a relatively healthy lifestyle, except for some trauma things that I'm doing lately these last few years. But besides all that, I feel pretty good until I come into this room and stream, and then my nose just closes right up and has a bad time. And I'm still not sure what causes it, and we haven't done anything to mitigate it yet. So, oh, is this what we're looking for? What is this? It's like a broken heart. It's sad.
Why did you let this monster?
Oh, we're still actually in the Lily arc. Ugh. Okay. For those of you that missed the act in the last stream, Lily seemed to have some particular Lily-specific problems with their father, the war veteran. And we're learning a little bit about her anger at her little brother for not being there to protect her, even though I'm not sure what he could have done. But this is all, I think, also maybe regret. And when you regret something really hard from your past, you might think about it unfairly. Hello? Do I have to pull this out of you? Oh no, I'm pulling back. I'm pulling this out.
You're weak.
Okay, well, we tore the heart out of a mannequin. I don't remember doing this when we first played this.
You're worthless.
This is Lily talking to James, her little brother.
You're nothing.
Oh no.
I hate you.
What's going on? Oh. Key? Take your key. I stick it in here? Oh my. That's a very tiny door. Oh. Now we are inside the lighthouse, which is Lily. A lily, which representative of the sister. And it is lighting a huge flame, which looks like it's probably lighting the flame of the lighthouse. So we are now inside the lighthouse. This is the door we came through. I'm guessing we can't go back out. Yeah. It's just film. What's happening to you? I don't like what's going to happen to you. This is one of those story arcs where they make a character in a game very, very despicable to the point where it's hard to fathom how despicable that character is. When we played through the R. Michalski puzzle games, a lot of the characters in those stories were like too awful. There was nothing nice about them. They were they're just completely awful. 1,000% awful. More awful than any person you've ever met. They had all the bad proclivities, all the bad illegalities. They were bad in every way. And so it was almost hard to sort of fathom the Michalski games as being a reasonable storyline because the villains were too villainous. Way over top. In this game, this arc about who the father is and how he treats Lily is unfortunately very realistic and does happen in our society. He's back home. He's got PTSD. His wife died in childbirth, and he's just got these two brats that he's taking care of. And he feels certain ways about them and does certain things to them that we would hate to imagine a parent would ever in their life do, but he does. And as a parent, I thought maybe this would hit harder. But when I wasn't a parent, I found this part of the story despicable, and that just hasn't really changed. I don't think I feel stronger about it. I just feel equally gross. All right, let's come up here. Are we yeeting ourselves? We are now picking lilies. I think that's representative of something. I don't like that we're doing this. I really don't like that we're doing this. How many of these do we have to pick? And we're falling. Welcome to the uplifting game of your weekend. We're having a bad time in the lighthouse. Metaphorically damaging the sister in this pair of siblings. Oh yeah, I guess we weren't finished with this act after all. We're back in white and red again. going that way. Oh, thanks for showing me the way. With the knife. Appreciate you. Kind of. It's getting dark. Well, that's very polite. Do you have to have a knife behind your back like that? Have you won yet? Sort of. We've played through the painter's story in this game, and we got the middle ending where he burns. And now we're on the actor's story. So we did a win. How about you? Are you winning at life, Kale? How is this stream's favorite immortal? And what can we do to make your immortality better? You are always winning? I love that.
We were meant to live forever.
We're playing a very dark chapter in this game. Probably the darkest, to be honest.
And I will.
Can we open the rest of these? Yes, we can.
I will be forever.
I believe you.
I will be.
I think that it is implied here that Lily finishes off their father.
I will.
Obvious references to Psycho, I think. We all see that.
Forever the dream. Forever the wound. Forever you.
What could it mean, Mr. Director? For those of you that have beaten Layers of Fear or watched somebody, Layers of Fear 2, or watched somebody play Layers of Fear 2, you probably know the answer to the director's conundrum there.
Do you hear it?
Do I hear what?
Tide rises in the veins of the world.
It does.
It comes for you.
Oh, good. Oh, we're getting Dutch angle. It's getting real raw here. Oh my.
Don't fight it.
Don't fight the tide? Okay. Oh, don't fight it. Should I listen to him? I think we should not. I want to fight it. I want to fight it. Fuck this guy. He said don't fight it. We're fighting it.
Go into that savage. You will never be conquered. You will never be tamed.
I don't want to listen to this guy.
It will never be yours.
Yeah, well, listen. It's still worth it to me. Screw the director for once.
That reckless flame. It was not meant for you.
Oh, it's meant for me.
Do not let you.
I don't care.
Your heart burns. Your soul peels away. And still you choose to go deeper.
Yes.
You cannot have it.
I don't care.
You can never have it.
He's angry. Yeah, I've decided we're going to be defying the director more and more. I don't like him. What have we got in here? Hello.
Lily, please come back. I need you. Hello? My name is James. What's yours?
That's not scary at all. James found a new friend. I think it's this big scribble. Well, the scribble seems to be hey mouse or rat, sorry. Also, if you're afraid of rats, this isn't the game for you. They've seemed to use rats as a scare tactic. I know I mentioned this at the beginning of every stream like this, but oh, sweet, almost missed this one.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say.
King Lear. I don't know the story to King Lear. I wonder what Defying the Director is doing for our ending. Or the fact that I didn't deny him from the very beginning. I should have just chosen a course, you know? I think at the very beginning I tried to deny him on one, and it seemed like he was really adamant that I couldn't. Maybe I should have persisted. Rat Queen! That's her. What's up, Rat Queen? You gonna chat with me? Hi.
You are all empty.
Yeah? Are you what fills us? Is that the story?
That's a funny name.
No.
Can you help me find my sister?
Oh, yeah. This big scribble. That's a friendly scribble. It's trying to help out little James here. Can't open that. Oh, there's a combo. Do you know the combo? Oh. Oh, is that our combo? What is that? 646? Let's give it a shot. 6, 4, 6. Hey, nicely done. They got him. What have we got? I'm not sure what this is. A tree? That it? I took it with me, but I'm awfully confused what we picked up. Yeah, our new scribble friend seems like James. You know what it feels like to me? Just at first blush, and maybe the game will tell us a little bit deeper because I don't remember this part, to be honest. It feels like the scribble might be James's reaction to Lily saying he's weak. Where was he? He should have protected her. He's the younger brother, so obviously it's not like he could really do anything. But maybe the scribble monster is like him finding his inner chutzpah so that he can actually stand up to her, to their father, so that he's got the guts so that he can be the brother that she wants him to be. Hi. Why are you glowing like that and in a way that I cannot pick you up? Am I supposed to burn you? No. It's just a glowy rat for some reason. But yeah, I feel like it might be an external manifestation of she says she hates me. She says I'm weak. She says I wasn't there to protect her. Well, Mr. Scribble Monster can absolutely protect her. There's the father. I'm almost certain that's the father. Your rats don't normally glow. Maybe I just don't see them at night. Just hang out with them during the day. I'm lucky out of all the pest problems we have in this state. Rats aren't really one of them, at least not in our house. Oh, this scene. I think I remember this from the original gameplay that I did. This scene looks like the gluttony scene from 7. Anybody ever seen that movie? 7? Yeah, I think we're going to go through the sins of 7. If you don't know the sins of 7, by the way, 7, first off, fucking great movie. Second off, I don't want to say the ending, even though it's an old movie. It's one of those movies that the less you know, the better. If you really know nothing about it, then that's fine. But also, my Discord server is set up in a way cryptic. I know. Yes, it's annoying your first time getting through there and you look at all the sins there and you're super confused. But my Discord server is an homage to the movie 7. I'm not saying like I built my entire identity around 7. I just think it's neat. But I did enjoy making a Discord server different from everybody else by using that movie as a template. So if you're not on the Discord server, go join it. It's good times. All right, pull his head up. Oh yeah. You good? You do not look good. You look like your face has been eaten by rats. That was a movie. How very political of you. Can we not move on from here? Can't move forward. That means they'll probably go back. Hello? Are you putting rats in a cage?
I was
Be free.
in a sea of thirst. I was feasting, but never full.
I think that's the father.
My teeth are yours to bear.
Now I don't know. Now I don't know whose voice that is. So we heard that voice earlier, and I thought it was I didn't know who it was at all. Then we did some cutscenes with the father, and I thought, oh, maybe that's the voice. Now I'm thinking it's not. Now I'm kind of confused. Lycos, so good to have you. Hello. Take my watch hours, you glorious bastard. Gonna be lucky though. Thank you for the lurk support. It obviously counts and matters just as much. So even if you can't be here for the stream, just having it here, just having it open matters so much. I really appreciate that. It was a good movie. The ending is great. Yes. Yes. Very iconic. So yeah, the voice, I don't even remember where we first hear it in a cutscene, and maybe somebody can do some armchair research and just maybe don't tell me if we find out later on. But I thought I didn't recognize the voice at all, and then we moved to the father's cutscenes and his backstory, and I thought, oh, maybe it's his voice. Now that I'm hearing this voice again, first of all, the dialogue doesn't sound like it is the father. It doesn't make sense. My teeth are, my fangs are yours to bear or something like that. Doesn't make sense. So I don't think it's the father's voice. And he had like a distinct kind of like almost piratey, Manchestery sort of accent. I'm not really hearing that from this guy's voice actor. I think it's a different voice. I'm pretty sure the voice we're hearing is a different voice now. But it's been 4 years since I played Layers of Fear 2, and I felt like I remembered everything about the game. And now I'm thinking I don't remember this voice actor or who he represents, but I don't think it's the same as the father. We're releasing rats for every sin, though, I think is what this part of the puzzle is. But the voice, I'm kind of confused whose voice we're hearing. Okay, this used to be blocked off and now it's clear. So we're going this way. Yeah, I kind of remember this part because I remember like, oh yeah, like the movie 7. Great, cool, that's awesome. But the voice we're hearing, I'm a little bit baffled.
She's been gone a long time. I'm scared something happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. No, I cut it short. Play it again. All right. Well, I see a glowy rat over here. So we'll follow this glowy rat. Oh, this is a pool. Okay. This one was greed? Maybe this one was greed. Oh my. Well, that guy just got his leg real badly hurt. There's his other leg. Oh, we have to do something with him, don't we? We have to... Yeah, it's toggling between different things. So we got to figure out what it is. The head, perhaps? I think it's the head. Oh, this one. Oh, you can also do other things to another part of his body. We need to figure out what to do for this puzzle. And what's with these guys? These little submissive little mannequins. We've seen a couple of them now. Arms behind the back and bent over like that. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I don't actually remember what sin this one should be. But there's a rat here. Oh, we can't open it until we solve the puzzle. Gotcha. It's just red. That's just red. Do we have a clue of what we're supposed to do to the guy? Nothing in there, I think, is a clue. What's your secret? Oh, right here. Here it is. There's gold on this side. That is the left arm and the head. So let's do left arm and the head. That is the right arm. Left arm. Don't worry, little guy. We'll free you up. Just have to figure out where the key is. Oh, it just unlocked on its own. Oh, okay.
Stripped of all my riches, I sailed the sea of nothingness. My debt to you, I will repay. Here is my pound of flesh.
That's not the father's voice. That's certainly not the father's voice. So who are we listening to? Who are we listening to? Okay, that was that direction. This isn't going to replay. Damn, we lost it. What if Mr. Scribbles was actually the Rat Queen? That would be an interesting plot twist. James's persona that he takes on to protect his sister is the Rat Queen. So what was that one? Envy? Lust? Greed? I don't remember. Just coming right out of a bathroom cabinet or cupboard. Interesting. There's nothing to do in here. This one's lust. For sure. Hi. Oh, with a teddy bear. Excuse in my Christian live stream. Just kidding. Oh my. That is unbearable. Does that open this?
Wallowing in a sea of shame, I was never one to serve.
Serve?
But for you, I swallow my pride.
Is that the... You think that's the scribble monster talking? Huh. I'm so... Oh, it's that thing again. I'm so confused who's addressing me right now. That's... I'm really just trying to file these little voice lines away so that I can understand it. I must be off, but tell Oz I hope she feels better soon. Thank you. She slept pretty much the back half of the day. As soon as she, like, we were eating dinner, she had like maybe 5 bites and said, I'm going to go lie down. And since then, she's been in just like small states of waking up to help me put the girls to bed and then put herself to bed and was barely awake for any of it except where she needed to be just to, you know, make basic things be met. So I'm hoping, like, with a whole slew of good sleep that she feels better by tomorrow. Thank you for the well wishes. I'll pass them on when she is conscious again. Okay, so that's that path. More rats going that way. There's our friend, the super weird fish thing that's now got fur on it. Okay, we came from down that way. We went down that path. All right, what's up, fish face thing? What is with what? What on earth are you? Probably not even an earth thing. What are you supposed to be? You're the weirdest thing. What's in here? Sweet, sweet riches. And books. Cool. All right, well, we're definitely in more pirate territory. It's interesting that the pirate theme moves throughout. So you would never be able to say, oh yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is kind of like a theme that they use in this. I don't think it is. I think kids and pirates just make sense. Do we come through here? Is there a way? It looks like you should be able to crawl right up underneath this, but now I'm feeling like I'm pressing against the world that I shouldn't be. Is this just a dead end? That seems weird to me though too. There is a big spotlight right over here. There's something we didn't know about this area? Maybe not. Well, why walk all the way over here unless there's something to do? Can we step on that chest and come up here? Maybe not. Games like this, when there are dead ends, always make me like, okay, well, where's the secret? Or what's the achievement? Or what's the... There is a path here, right? I'm just doing it wrong. I'm walking on the wrong thing. And I start pressing on everything. Is that just me, or is everybody kind of like that? Like when you can look up inside of something and feel like you can start climbing it, but then your character gets stuck. I don't know. Why even have this whole path here? It didn't have any secrets to it. Well, we haven't gone down this way yet. Let's go... That way's colorful and crazy. Let's go this way. The less colorful, less crazy. We got 7 sins after all. Got more work to do. What's this one? Smell? So this one must be sloth, because this guy like fell asleep in bed and was probably like all smelly and gross, right? Is that sloth? Looks like it's all wet and gross. Oh yeah, they're basically just bedridden. That would be sloth. And we have to pull the plug. Okay. Poor mannequin. Why do we do so much mannequin violence in this game? The thing with the mannequins is they all seem to be helpful or guiding in some way. So I always feel bad that they make us do so much to them. We should be friends.
Left adrift in a sea of lethargy. My hands, the devil's playthings. Put them to some use.
Okay. Who are you? Who is asking me to like use them? He feels like upset at stuff, and that us using him as a tool will be of benefit. But I'm kind of confused who's talking still. Also, he mentioned my hands are devil's playthings. I think I looked this up once. You guys can maybe fact check me on this if I'm wrong about my claim, but I was curious, like wherever did the term idle hands or the devil's workshop come from, or like, you know, what's about that? It sounds like it's a push towards industry. Go out there and be industrious, go work, go keep yourself busy. If you're not busy, then what's happening to you, which is a scam, right? We need periods of non-busyness. In fact, when we're not doing stuff, we're also working. I think a lot of us need that downtime to collect our emotional stability, find direction, find navigation, come up with novel thoughts, especially if you do anything creative. You need downtime to process, to turn into creative muse. You can't do it if you're busy all the time. Somebody who like works constantly and is always doing backbreaking labor, comes home and exhausted and just throws themselves into bed before their next shift. or just gets themselves like drunk or stoned so that they can make it to the next day. Those people can't be as creative because they're, you know, their job is like draining and killing them. So we need that idle time. So I was curious, who is this person? Where do they get off talking about like idle hands or the devil's work? You'll just do bad things if you're not busy all the time. When I think it's good to not be busy all the time. So I looked it up, and I think I'm remembering this right. But again, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Some like Englishman in like the 1600s was writing about this stuff, and he tended to be like the sort of person that was writing a lot of porn about like the working class, but it was to be consumed by people who were like in the upper class. So people that were not workers were reading this, and they're like, yes, my people, my small people, my minions, my underlings in the hierarchical structure of England at the time, they must be laborious, and I should tell them, you know, if you cease to labor with your hands, just think of what the devil will do to you. Think of what awful vices and crimes you will commit upon your personage and your family if you don't just stay busy. And this was the craziest thing. Again, assuming my memory serves, this guy that wrote that quote that was like, be busy or your life's going to suck and you're going to do bad things, literally got some sort of an illness where he had to be like waylaid, chilling out in, I think, like a family estate. Some family member or some close associate put him up in just this like palatial cottage in the English hinterlands. And he just had like acres of land around him, and he wasn't allowed to lift a finger because of his condition. So he literally just like languished around in bed, chilling, while servants took care of his every needs because he was too sick to work or move or anything. And he still was writing shit about like how, you know, proper English people need to be working all the time, sort of thing. Dumbass. Okay. That was that path. That rat's free. Now the colorful one. Oh, this looks like the walls are like knit. I can feel these walls, you know what I mean? This is like Get Him to the Greek or whatever that movie's called, like stroking the furry wall. Oh, it got really red down here. Is this one going to be Wrath? Hi. You're just a red lamp in the corner. It's so hard to see. Some things don't feel like they reflect light properly down here. Would anybody build a place like this? Just like poured concrete and pipes, but like to hang out in? This feels like a place that rich people go to torture people. Like they pay. Like, I'll pay you good money if you can find me some disenfranchised person from a foreign country that I get to whip until I'm tired. Yeah, I feel like this one's Wrath. I don't know what's going on with these people.
I come from a sea of displeasure. I have longed for affection.
Just got it.
Now I live to please you.
Well, now this one sounds like it's lust. What was the other one with the person with the teddy bear? That's something different? I'm confused. We got an achievement called 7 Cs with the number 7 in the V, like you do. Well, you weren't there before. Okay. Trying to be all seductive at me. This is like the first mannequin that just keeps moving on its own. Okay, it stopped. That cannot be comfortable, though. Like, when I think of somebody being seductive, I do not think of them being awkward position and uncomfortable. If you make yourself uncomfortable, I won't be as attracted. Be comfy in your own skin. Oh, now they're cringing. Holy hot mama, right? I bet you didn't think you were going to be seduced by a mannequin tonight. Check that off on your Saturday night streamer bingo cards. All right. I mean, we got an achievement. I guess we follow the rats. The rats say go this way. Maybe now there's something in this dead end that wasn't here before? Is that the answer? Oh, I see a rat over here. Oh, this place used to be empty. Thanks, little guy. See, the rats are our friends. I've been trying to say this all this time. These are our friends. Why do jump scares with rats? I just get delighted whenever I see these little guys. You're taking notes? Thanks, the game is saved, I promise.
You're right, it is my fault. Yes, I can still save her. She can live on forever. Show me the way, I'll do what needs to be done. I'm the captain now.
Who said my captain? Sounded kind of like the Rat Queen. All right, rats, where do we go? Oh, this ladder wasn't here before, right? Look at them, look at them. Oh, it's so sweet. Look at the way they're all positioned. They all have their hands like steepled, like, this way, please. Please follow me. I'm so cute and polite. I love it. I love it. I love polite little rats. Let's climb this ladder. Oh, I even slinked up there like a little rat myself. Hi, little guys. I'm here. Let's be friends. I just want to take care of you all and make little towel caves for you guys to tunnel your way through. Nothing like watching a rat with just some like warm, fresh towels out of the dryer and just like give them their own little space, and then they make it their own like haven. Oh my. Things went mighty looks kind of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Lead us, O Captain. We will follow you across the 7 seas.
Who is talking to me? Whose voice are you? That is definitely not the father. Oh, hi. Are we gonna have to do shit to this guy? Wait, this guy's like all over the place. Oh, okay. I think they're all just gonna capture me. Oh, no? I actually just die? Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna dodge that many of those shapeless dudes. I don't think you're supposed to. He who lives more lives than one, more deaths than one, must die. Interesting. That's an interesting quote. Okay. Well, that was a death that I had no idea how to mitigate.
Lead us, O Captain.
Okay.
We will follow you across the 7 seas.
Boom. Do we go that way? Let's go that way. If I'm here, am I safe? I'm walking from light to light. Is that it? Running from light to light, perhaps?
Soul pays its debt.
Where do I go from here? What soul? What debt? Follow the light. I think this is keeping me safe. Either that or I'm extremely lucky.
We've lost another soul.
What are we talking about?
Land and home.
No. Run, run, run. Run, run, run.
It's just you and me, Captain.
Is it? Because I see a bunch of wiggly monsters here too. Oh no, I'm gonna die. This one's not working. Oh, there it goes. Run. Be safe. Be free. Did they all disappear? Okay, cool. That was interesting. I felt like the tension, but I also didn't feel like I knew the rules of the game. I was just like, I'm gonna keep lighting these cannons. and maybe chasing the light and maybe standing under the light was saving me. I'm not quite sure. Oh, our next film reel. Nice. Okay. I love it. You guys are all coming home with me.
Forever.
What does it mean? Oh, we're smashing through the floor. Now I feel like the painter again. If I could make a drinking game out of Layers of Fear, I think one of the rules would be take a shot every time somebody falls through the floor. It's just a dead end. Okay. Hello? I didn't close you again. Sure are a lot of curtains. It's curtains for you. That's the Rat Queen. Sure, we'll go say hi.
Here we are again. You almost had it.
Had what? Your
She lied to me.
minions are so cute. Who's
She
talking?
lied to me.
Oh, it's James.
She lied to me. She lied to me. She lied to me.
Something happened with the Rat Queen. Oh, what we got down here?
She lied to
Hello. Oh, now we're inside of this. I hope I didn't need anything else from that last room, because here. Hi. This place is cool, frankly. Are we all eyes on the center rat? Is that the deal? I think so. Okay, we'll find your other rat friends. We'll put all eyes on the big rat. This is a cool room. There's something about it. Well, we can't hardly light our way either. That's interesting. You're new. Where are you supposed to be pointing? Where's your big rat friendo? Oh, it's through this curtain. I just haven't moved that curtain yet. Okay, hang on. We'll make that happen. Whose voice are we hearing? Is that the sister? Is that Lily? It's pretty. It doesn't sound like Lily. It doesn't sound like a kid. We need one more light, I think. One more ratkin. Where are you guys? 1, 2. Did we go this way yet? We haven't gone this way yet. Duck. No, we're not looking for ducks. We're looking for rats. Hi. There we go. What's down here? Oh, just a dead end. Interesting room. Interesting puzzle. It's got like an evocative emotion about it. Even though I'm not quite sure like what we're doing. Seemed like I say this every stream, but we joked when we first played Layers of Fear 2 that we were calling it Layers of Metaphor. Because you're like, okay, well, why are we lighting up the rat? What's the symbolism there? Why do we need a well-lit rat? Is there a new path? The rat's looking in a certain direction. This way. This way's a dead end. Do we have more rat light to add? There's a voice that gets close or that gets louder too. Oh, did we miss this? Oh, I thought it was something readable, but it's not. Do we click on the rat? The big rat? keep looking around. Might be more in this area that we haven't seen just yet. Did you, this room? Oh, are you not? Oh, we just didn't turn the rat all the way. My bad. I'm just not precise enough. Whoops. So this is another weird thing. There's another one. The last tree we picked up, it was like string on a piece of old twig. And this looks like more string on a piece of old twig, but plus eyeballs. Or maybe not string. Maybe they're supposed to look like tentacles. More weird sounds. Like, what is the soundscape for? Okay. Oh, we're back in this room. Now we can look and see if we missed anything.
She lied to me.
I know.
She lied to me.
I know.
She lied to me.
Yeah, you said that before.
She lied to me.
Listen, James. If I had a finger up for every time I could say those exact words.
She lied to me.
All right, we'll take a small break and let the folks who are caught behind ad
To me.
take some time to get back here. I had a question for you guys, for those of you who are actively listening.
Lied to me.
We do
Lied to me.
we do the average, or whatever it's called, the amount for the highest tier of earning for ads on Twitch with the least amount of actually running ads, because I don't really want to run ads, but Twitch makes you run ads. So I figure, okay, well, if you make me run ads, I at least want to get like the best split. So I do the ad thing for the best split. But I think there's two ways that this could happen. I'll have to double check to see if I'm right about this. The way it's set up right now, it's 3 minutes of ads every hour, and I can't do less than that on this ad split. And it takes away all the pre-roll ads, which is also very positive. I could just turn off the ads entirely, but it will still show ads, and it'll show them on pre-roll, which sucks. It turns away people to new streams. If you're popping into somebody's stream, you don't know what they're like at all, and you have to sit through an ad break that's guaranteed, that sucks. And most people will turn, a lot of people will turn away. The majority of people turn away if they have to sit through that ad. So this is the better way. But the way the 3 minutes per hour is set up right now, I believe this is correct. It is a minute 30 every half hour to get to that 3 minutes per hour mark. I wonder, do you guys think a minute and a half every half hour is less intrusive and nicer that way? Or if I was able to find this, I need to check to see if settings lets me do this. Maybe it would be better if I did all ads in a chunk of 3 whole minutes of ads, but then you don't see any ads pop up again for the rest of the hour. There's less ad breaks total. It's the same amount of ad. I can't change the amount of ad number or minutes in that metric to get to be on that same revenue split. But I wonder if it's better this way, where they're broken up so that the ad breaks are shorter and less annoying, or if I should make them a little bit longer so you don't have to bother with an ad break for a long, long time. 57 minutes between each ad break that way. Food for thought. Think about what you all think you would prefer. I'll probably defer to
She lied to me.
whatever's most popular, because I'm here for you guys.
To me. She lied to me.
I'd disable the ads entirely if I could,
She
but
lied to me.
you all do have some ways to do that yourselves. Okay, what's in here? It's a head. It's Lily's head. A human head. It's the 7. Yeah. It's about 7. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. It's an old movie by now. You lied to me. Oh, there goes James. I prefer an ad every 10 seconds. You get ads in your ads now. Yo, dog, we're interrupting this ad break with new ads. your ad goes off to the side, looks like it's still playing, and then the main screen showing another ad over top of that. You troll, you. Listen, if you really want me to earn ad revenue, there's only one way for you in real life endangerment to do that. And that is go find 1 million to 10 million people and tell them to watch my stuff. Because your watch hours alone don't even add up to 1 cent. One person doesn't make a streamer's career, but one person who knows a lot of people does. And if you don't know 1 million people, go find somebody who knows 1 million people. Get them to watch. This looks decidedly dark and awful. Why are we back in the room with all the coal and the big machines? I thought we were done in this part. But the kids are still hiding back here. You know what, Damon? I am 1 million people. Well, my job is done. Please just watch all my stuff every day and generate all the ad revenue I need to run this household. If I could run this household on ad revenue alone, frankly, yes, it's annoying. Yes, I know a lot of you would love to just use uBlock or whatever and not watch ads forever. But if I could just be paid with ad revenue, I would never ask you guys for anything ever. I would never ask for donos, subs, the whole shebang, anything like that. But ad revenue only covers a portion of what most content creators do to get by. Oh, we're not. Did we just teleport? This door looks decidedly different now. Just touching the... Oh, hi, James. Just touching this door changed the entire room. But if it were the case that I could do ad revenue alone, not only would, I mean, people will still donate if they feel like it, just because out of the kindness of their heart, or so that they can do things like super chats or like messing around with emoji, all that kind of stuff. So I get why there's still reasons or interests to donate. Plus, you could donate other people out of watching ads and that sort of thing, which is really cool. But where was I going with this? If I could live on ad revenue alone, I wouldn't ask for those things, yes, but some people would still do it. Where's it going with this? I had a line of thought. I think it was just that I would make like everything for free. I wouldn't do anything behind paywalls. I wouldn't do like, I wouldn't do sponsorships. That's a fact. I wouldn't do sponsorships unless it was something that I actually literally use myself and I just live off of certain products. I'd be willing to advocate for a company. I'd make them pay me. I think I would. I'd make them pay me even though I like their stuff. But if a company exists in my house and I live off of their stuff and it changes our life, I would advertise for them. I would still charge, but I would advertise for them. But I would never do an ad read or a sponsorship for just random bullshit. I make sure to sign up for Nordshark VPN, whatever. It's like, probably not. I probably wouldn't shill for all that kind of stuff if I could make money on ads alone. I always feel bad for the people that do paid product placement in their own shows and streams, because
You hear it?
you know they're not making it otherwise. Either that or the company that pays them real fat and they just can't say no. I'd still say as long as the household costs were covered, I don't think I could be swayed by somebody. That is Lily's voice. Sounds like a much older Lily, though.
Lily, what if something bad happens? What if I can't find you?
Shh. Listen to my voice. Hold it deep inside, and I will always be there for you.
Okay.
Forever?
We've been in here before. I think. Yeah, I recognize these rooms. I think. Do any of you think about streamers and content creators this way? YouTube creators and whatnot? Do you think like when you watch them do ad reads or like pause to like talk about some sponsors or whatever, like how much they have to be not making just passively with ads and all that in order to like be forced to read commercials? Or maybe they don't feel forced. Maybe they actually like it. They liked reading for commercials. They enjoy that part. They feel like that's a good part of their career. I feel like it's a bad choice, or at least for me. I don't like being marketed to, and I don't like marketing to people. I will share something with you if I like it. Well, we did another teleport on a locked door. What does shit keep happening? Oh, I see you, James. I see you. We go through these side doors. Any of them? I'm hearing some fierce winds. Storms are brewing.
You got it wrong.
What'd I get wrong? Whoa. Did we just fall overboard? Did I die? Oh, I think this was meant to happen. Hey, Stuart. Okay, this is fine now. I am here. You mean everyone? Oh, we are underwater now. This is not fine. We are drowning. Or we are just in our lobby. We're back in the lobby, but the lobby is a drowned ship at the bottom of the ocean and long since been down here. That was the end of the chapter. And Lily ended with, "You got it wrong." I don't know what I did wrong, but she says I got it wrong. Stuart, how are you? It's been a while. Oh, you can open this one? No, wait, I didn't want to open this one.
But do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way.
I didn't want to do it this way.
You act on instinct. You see, you react. It's so easy to pull your strings. You hesitate. You look for a better way. Nothing is ever easy.
These are all the choices I made.
You struggle against the current, fight against all odds. Ah.
What happened? I didn't mean to skip whatever we just skipped. I'm waking up back in bed. Okay, we didn't skip anything. Is it showing me the choices I've made so far? Is that what's going on? You can go in there and you can see the progress of the game. I literally did not know that was a thing. Or maybe it's only new to the remake. That you can try that in the recording room. I don't know. Man, this place is foobar. Water? No water. Water? No water. Looks like we're underwater. All right, let's look around. Yeah, we're only missing the C in character now. Metronome's moved. RMS Odyssey, a tragedy of mythic proportions. British cruise ship perishes at sea. Half of the passengers lost. Nautical experts and laymen alike are shocked to learn that the state-of-the-art cruise liner sunk to the bottom of the Atlantic in the early hours of the morning. The ship's maiden voyage turned out to be its last. Tragedy struck on the 5th night of the voyage when a fire broke out on one of the engine rooms. Despite the attempts from the crew, the flames spread throughout the lower decks, causing a massive explosion in the boiler room that breached the integrity of the hull. While the exact number of casualties is still unknown, latest estimates claim that just over 1,000 passengers and crew, approximately half, perished to the fire, or was lost to the cold depths. Damn, that's some hard-ass writing at the end there. Just no sympathy for the families of people reading that article. Like, oh, my family member was lost to the cold depths. Wow. All right, character, it won't be me when you see me again. What does that mean? You are getting out whichever way, or as long choose anything better this place. Weird. have more slides? I don't feel like we picked up any new slides that last chapter at all. If they were supposed to be pick upable in the first place. We picked up that one since we last saw. That's it. Okay, well. I'm missing a lot of secrets, I'm sure. But this is not a find all the secrets playthrough. I do try. Have we? Oh, I don't think we've listened to Wax Cylinder number 5 yet, though. Have we? I didn't even remember getting a Wax Cylinder number 5.
James?
No, I
Just don't want to talk to me anymore.
I don't know what I want. They say that the king trying to
Star.
yeah, really can come true.
Are dreams what's really important to you?
Your dreams can stay with you forever.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Your dreams can stay with you forever. What does James mean? What does little James mean? I wonder. I'm sorry I'm acting like I don't know the ending to Layers of Fear 2. I do. Okay, so we found these. These come up just only in the last chapter and maybe the next one? Because we're pretty fastidious. What are you supposed to do? Why do you exist? What could you possibly be for? You're just weird. Okay, we haven't done this little mini game yet. Boop. Oh, this is interesting. Is it this? Hi. Please drown. It looks like a woman's shoe. And why not? Yep, there's the shoe. Oh, it's a ruby red slipper. Fun fact, because I'm a Wizard of Oz nerd a little bit. I'm sure there are people that know much more about the Land of Oz than I do. However, in the original story, Dorothy Gale does not put on a pair of... What is going on with this thing? Why do you have paws? Is it supposed to be a rat? It started off looking like a fish, and now it looks like a weird rat. Dorothy Gale does not wear ruby red slippers that she got from the Wicked Witch of the East. Her shoes, her magical shoes that had magical powers, are silver. They are silver shoes. Oh no, yeah, we missed a couple movie posters for sure. Hi, hello, hi. Right there. Two big blaring gaps of whatever we did. We didn't get those at all. And then we skipped, and then we're doing pretty good. Yeah, schizo. These ones are getting like dark and red and weird over on this side. And then this chapter probably has just like 2 more, but we missed a couple of big ones there in the middle. We're doing really good at finding all those. So why in the 1939 movie does Dorothy Gale wear red slippers instead of silver? The answer is it was a movie that was showcasing the power and glory of Technicolor. And if you put silver shiny things on screen, well, guess what? Silver just looks black and white, like all old movies had been up to this point. And so to showcase Technicolor, you don't want to put something that would look the same in black and white and in color, like silver does. You would want to showcase a really brilliant color, so they changed the shoes to become red. Hello? What happened to this door? There you go. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this place. We are underwater, basically. We are breathing water now. Okay. Yep, that also means the actor has officially lost it. They are just batshit crazy now. Living at the bottom of the sea. Who lives in a cruise ship under the sea? Flame, truth, become. Now the writing is starting to look a lot more like the painters, like the painter's essences infecting the actor. Break the cycle here and now. Stay in the loop forever. That's something that the painter wanted to do. Who lives? Who dies? Who the fuck am I? Him, her, him, her, him, her. And then us crossed out. Me. If you know, you know. If you've seen the game before or played it. If not, I'm trying not to spoil it. Okay. Let's open up our last film canister. Hi kids, today we're going to be watching a movie. I don't want to see any heads on desks. Nobody sleep. The head, it's finally attached. It's a full mannequin.
Now they knew why they feared freedom, why they hid, flowed with the tide, and pretended to be one with the void inside them.
The void.
Now, in place of the void, there was a sea. Restless, roaring, terrifying. Once they saw it, once they lit a flame in their soul, there was no turning back. No other way. Again, they felt the eyes of eternity upon them. They were here before. They faced that choice in the past. They felt the stare. Now, for the first time, they stared back.
What does that mean? What does she mean? I thought we were supposed to have more cohesive storyline in this game. So there's a phrase, like, I forget the quote. You stare into the void long enough, the void stares back. And so she's referencing that with the term of the kids. But she said they had the void inside of them, and then it turned into a roaring sea. What's the ocean? And that there's a flame inside of them. What's the flame? So there's an ocean, there's a flame, and then they were being stared into. Well, by whom? And they stared back. Stared back at what? What's going on? It's too cryptic. We might have to read a wiki after we beat this game. Just be like, hey, can we finally learn the story? Because I thought we were supposed to know the story much better. Well, maybe the ending will wrap things up nicely, like the painter's ending actually gave us a lot of good context. I love the hand just coming through the wall like that. So cool. This place, it feels so familiar, like I've been here before, and yet I cannot find my way. There has to be a way. Whose writing is that? Oh yeah. This place is, I love how this looks in the underwater level. It's my favorite painting in this part of the game. This just looks so cool. I love this aesthetic. We're back at the very beginning.
See now? You tried to fix me. Instead, you broke yourself.
Okay. Did he? I got a jet. Nico, do great work this weekend. I believe in you. I know what you got on your plate. I don't know if that's what you're doing right now, but whatever you're doing, have a good night. Shout out for Mr. Nico Crushing. Consummate streamer. If you're not watching his stuff, what's wrong with you by now? You know, if you're in my camp, you're in Nico's camp. Let's see if a shout out will work this time, or if it's still broken. Oh, it works on his stream, just not on WeHop.
Yeah, right in the fucking neck. Sorry, Mia. I love you.
Do you though?
This hurts me a lot more than it hurts you.
I don't know about that.
Actually, that's not true. My shoulder's really hurting right now. Fuck. Well, what's down in the basement that turned her?
Good question. I've never played that game. I tried to hide. You hear it in 2 audio channels? Damn it. Okay. There's more work to be done then. Hello, Troa. Hi and welcome. How goes your evening? How's your kickoff to your weekend? Nico is just leaving us. It's not personal. He said goodbye before you popped in. Okay. So Lily seems to think James broke himself. Oh, it's the it's this. There's a bunch of mirrors here too. Sweets to the sweet, I believe is what that side says. Can we see the other side without flipping it? It also says sweets to the sweet. Uh-oh. Both say the same thing. Sweet. Oh, bitter for the bitter. Interesting. It changed. No, this one is a broken mirror. That says bitter for the bitter again. I don't like all this glass hanging out. The OSHA handbook says don't hang around floating bits of glass in a capsized ship. They're all saying bitter for the bitter. Whoa. Whoa. Can we talk about this guy over here? These guys are not happy guys. We can't burn him like this. Bitter for the bitter. Oh my, that's a whole anchor inside the ship. Because why not? Bitter for the bitter. Oh, did that open our way? Yes, it did. Nice try to jump scare. Oh, it's the room with the falling vase. Well, you're not going to break now, are you?
This place, it sickens me. With all of its clutter and confusion, it is a monument to your weakness.
Wow, rude.
A portrait of your indecision. The wreckage of what never truly was.
So yes, we didn't have strong conviction.
Hollow. Just like you.
Rude. It's our little ratkin friend thing. I wonder if he's saying that because we haven't been convicted to one particular path, or if he just says that all the time. Making baked mac and cheese, amazing. It sounds really good right now. What have we got here? Door after door, all lead to where I came from. All lead to nowhere. Cannot get out. Need to get out. I don't know. I mean, is there a future for us right here? Because it looks like we're like dead and drowned. I don't know what this is supposed to symbolize is going on in our brains, but we're pretty toasted. Oh, it's the same room again. The mask.
You tried so hard to bring me back. You called out to me from the void. But something else answered.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. What do you mean something else answered? Lots and lots of metronomes answered. Thanks, pal. Oh, you tripped. Interesting room. I like this. Wait, is this a movie poster? It is. Is this like The Ring? I feel like it's supposed to be an homage to The Ring. I wonder if that imagery shows up in this level. I'm having trouble remembering. I remember the level's aesthetic, but I don't remember what happens in this level. Not right now, I don't. Maybe it'll dawn on me as we're playing. Hello? Oh, there you are. Took you a while. Oh, okay. You're sideways. Down we go. Oh yeah, this is normal and good. We'll close you. I don't think you can operate. Of course, this is like normal. Oh, we're moving sideways. I kind of vaguely remember a sideways moving elevator. That's cool. Hello? Where are you going? Okay, bye. I think that's Frankenstein.
If you wanted to be free, you shouldn't have come back.
Did I come back? Is this that ship? Is this the same exact ship? I don't know if that was ever clear. But the Rat Queen seems to say it is. So the director found the exact same cruise ship, excised it from the depths of having fallen to the bottom of the sea. That seems impossible. Unless the director is a mental thing. And it's not, there's no real director. This is the actor going through just their own memories on something. Oh, do I have to tap this? Oh, ad break.
A broken body can be rebuilt, but some wounds go deeper. So much deeper.
We'll wait for our fine folks to come back from their little ad break. Oh, this is good. I feel like the last chapter and this chapter have definitely gotten much more artistic, and there's much less like jump scares, much less chasing, the cat and mouse stuff. You know, when I do those things, I just die repeatedly until I figure out just where the hell I'm supposed to turn anyways. And that's kind of just like a matter of memorization. I think that's where it's kind of lame. Like either you figure out exactly where you need to turn and there's no fear because you're just like running and moving exactly the way you're supposed to. You never get caught, you never die, and you never think about that part ever again. Or you don't figure out where to turn, like it's happened to me a couple times on stream so far, and the thing eats you or catches you and you die over and over and over while you're just like scrambling, like, oh, I've been turning right all this time, I was supposed to turn left, or I didn't realize I was supposed to be going backwards here, or I can't get this door closed fast enough, or whatever it happens to be. It's just like, it's either annoying that you die repeatedly until you memorize the path, or you get the path first time and then it's not as scary because you didn't have a risk of dying if the path was too easy. I don't know. For those of you that got caught missing what the director was going to say right here, looking at this like body, he said body can be rebuilt, but some things can't be. Yeah. Anyway, we teleported to a different area now, I think. Are we going back in the elevator? I think we're going back in the elevator. Our good old crouchy elevator. Let's keep going. Further to the left. Our word sinister in English comes from the word left in Italian. Sinistre. I think they thought left-handed people, like myself, that there's something wrong with us. Something inherently evil for choosing the wrong hand. How long has it been? I don't remember anymore. So hard to remember. I feel myself slipping, growing thin, and it keeps growing. It won't let me go. What keeps growing? We're facing something down here. inner something. Hi. This is all glowy and fun, and I love the chandelier. Hello. You wanna take 5? Maybe I can take your place for a little bit. Okay. Bye. There's a nice hook in the wall. Wait, is there something to do in here? Oh, it's a secret room we didn't even see over on the side. I like that even the flashlight looks like it works less good in this level. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Pardon me, everyone. Gosh, this room is awfully crowded. Why? I didn't animate you. I'll animate that one. Oh, did I not do it all the way? There you go. I love when they start animating on their own.
Poor little Jimmy. Poor, weak, pathetic little Jimmy. Always the victim. Always the burden. An anchor dragging me down.
That sounds rude. Ooh, sneaky little path over here. Like, yes, Jimmy was weak, but he was also little. He was little. Well, we're not going back that way. You're supposed to take care of your little siblings. They are always going to be weaker and younger and less experienced. Until you become adults, you can learn a lot from them. Actually, I should say you should always be willing to learn something from younger, weaker, inexperienced people. Even children. Sometimes children will say things that you've long since let go of or let slide because you got lazy or busy or bored holding yourself to a standard. Kids know justice better than adults. And so that's one thing. They will hold you to higher accountability than you will hold yourself sometimes. I respect that of little people. I try to listen to every small person, whether they're my own or other people's, like they're an adult telling me important stuff. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's just bullshit about Minecraft. But sometimes they will say something that is wise. Oh, this is hard to open.
Sometimes it's better not to be going away completely. There's no place for me here. Only you, whoever that is. I hope you'll be brave this time.
Will I?
I don't think I can. I cannot. You cannot help me.
Just crawled into an oven. What is a wise? Wise is when you do what the impulsive voices in your head aren't telling you. Now, sometimes impulse is wise too. Sometimes you need to listen to your impulse because sometimes the brain is doing something on the back end, some mathematics, some high level calc that your body is incapable of processing fast enough. Like you're driving and something in you says like, whoa, slow down, or like take this alternate route today. And you're like, okay, I think I will. And some of us, for probably most of human history, assumed that was some kind of weird superpower. Like, oh, it's like intuition. I just had this intuition to do this thing. And we don't realize how many like micro signs and symbols we gather well beyond our own conscious thought. Our eyes are processing more visual data than our brain is actually giving our consciousness. And with all of that in mind, when you have something that sort of tickles your brain, like, oh, you should do this way, or you should change up right now, that can often be informed. You're having an informed decision. You're just not having it informed by rational, careful, cautious thought. some other variables that you weren't privy to, but have been gathered by you, are putting together a vision of a strategy for you, and it would behoove you to follow them. No, what happened to my game? What happened to my game? This is like the third time this game has died on me. Or is it not the game? Did I lose OBS? I lost OBS. Okay, hang on. Make this work.